Hi, hello everyone. Dawn Epting here. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I want to get right into what I want to discuss today, and that is don't doubt your value or you have high value. Feel free to hit the subscribe button underneath this video if you're watching on YouTube and the bell to receive notifications for future videos. Thank you so much, whatever platform you're watching on. I want to get right into it, and hopefully at the end of this video we'll be reminded that our value is established and it does not fluctuate based on shifting situations and circumstances. So I'll start off with an anonymous quote, and it reads, "You find your worth within yourself. You find your worth within yourself. Your worth and value have never been outside of you. They've always been within you. It's never been outside of you with sickness, if you're experiencing a sickness, or in financial lack on the outside, or strained relationships. It's always been constant and consistent within you." Second, the second quote is, "Never see your importance through the standards of the world." Never ever see your importance through the standards of the world. People will esteem you one day and look down upon you the next. So you can never define yourself by other people's opinions or even their expectations because they're shifting and always subject to change. So I've written some notes here, and these are a few of the reasons why we don't have to doubt our value. Number one, you were created complete. You were created complete, nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing that needed to be added, or nothing that needs to be taken away. Colossians 2:10 reads, "And ye are complete in him." And ye are complete in him. I'm reminded of the story of Adam and Eve, who thought that they needed to do something outside of themselves to obtain completion, when in fact they had already been created complete and whole. And we must realize that as well, that we are complete and we are whole, how we are now. And the beautiful thing is, even if we don't see the things that we desire right now on the outside or in the external sensory realm, the more we maintain that completion in our heart, the more things will begin to effortlessly manifest in our lives, or we'll begin to walk in the experience of the things that we desire. So number one, you were created complete. Number two, your value is not based on your stature in life. It is not based on the job title that you have. It is not based on the vehicle that you drive. It is not based on the home that you live in. It is not based on how much money your business is, or revenue that your business may be generating each year. It's not based on your social circle. It's not based on any of those external things. It's not based on your stature in life. It doesn't matter if you are a quote unquote blue collar worker or quote unquote white collar worker. Your value remains high and it is immeasurable. Number three, your value does not fluctuate based on your right or wrong behavior. And I think that this is a big one for people. I know that this was a big one for me. I think often we are steeped in performance from the time that we're young, and we are told explicitly or implicitly that if we perform, if we do well, we'll be more valuable and we'll get good things. But if we don't, then we're less valuable and we may be punished, so to speak. So we have to realize that it doesn't fluctuate based on our right or wrong behavior. And this is really important because I dealt with this, especially in my youth, as being someone who was, more susceptible to having blame placed on them and taking the blame for things. If we're not careful, we can enter into guilt and or shame. And of course, as you guys already know, guilt is feeling like you have done something wrong, whereas shame is feeling like you are someone wrong. And we don't want to get into that. We have to know that our value is consistent even when we've made the most questionable decisions of our lives, because we all have. And if our value decreased based on mistakes that we've made, we would all have less value. And that's simply not the case. Number 4, our value is not based on other people's assessment of us. That's something external to other people, what they feel about us. People may speak highly of you in order to attract you into a friendship or a relationship. And when you don't benefit them or do exactly what they want, they may start saying that you don't have value, that you're not important, that there is something deficient or defective about you. So we have to realize that our value is not based on other people's acceptance of us, whether they choose to walk out of our life or reject us, or whether we're sitting somewhere alone, physically alone. That does not define who we are. Our value remains intact. It remains high. It remains secure regardless of that. Number 5, finally, our value, we have high value because we are unique with a distinct purpose and assignment that no one else can fulfill. We are unique with a distinct purpose and assignment that no one else can fulfill. You are valuable because there's only one you in essence. What you do, whether you are a doctor, whether you are a store clerk, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are an accountant, whether you are a mom, whether you're a student, what you do has value. And it can impact lives. It may impact multiple lives. It may impact one person's life who goes on to impact thousands of other people's lives. And those thousands of other people go on to impact thousands of people's lives. So what you do can impact countless other people for generations and generations to come. You just never know how far your reach will extend, long past your time here, and for countless of years on end. So we don't have to doubt our value, number 1, because we're complete. Number 2, because it's not based on our stature in life. Number 3, it doesn't fluctuate based on our right or wrong behavior. Number 4, it's not based on other people's assessments. And number 5, because we have a unique purpose that only we can fulfill. Feel free to comment. I do have an announcement, and that is the release of my new book, Never Doubt Your Value. You are more than enough. Never doubt your value. You are more than enough. And that book will be available both in paperback and ebook on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles and retailers and bookstores worldwide, literally. So please get a copy of the book. I think it's an awesome read, not because I've written it, but it really talks about how we are not our past or the rejection we may have experienced, but that we are complete. Like I said today, we are complete. We are creative. We are righteous, visionaries, and co-creators with the ability to really impact the world around us. Feel free to grab a copy if you share this video and you comment that you've shared it. Send that screenshot to contact@dawnepting.com. I'll make sure that some people get copies of the book as well. So feel free to comment underneath. They really help not only myself, but other people that are watching get a copy of the book. And also look beneath this video to see how you can get involved with some of the things we're doing. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Now that the book is complete and I'm not tied up in that project, I will be coming at least twice a month or 2 times a month with new videos. Thank you guys so much and have an awesome one.